Jai Hind everyone, I am Prabhat Kumar and I welcome you all to PYQ Academy. So in today's video, I am going to discuss the history portion of the recently conducted examination of UPSC, that is CDS 1 2022. So the main focus of this video is to provide you the exact idea of the authentic sources from which UPSC is picking up the questions. You must have heard about various sources, and uh, I have been means various students are asking me that which is the most authentic source and which source is to be followed. Okay, so in this video I will be discussing the questions, and simultaneously I will also be telling you that from where the question has been picked. Okay, and at the end of the video I will be discuss how to approach with different sources. Okay, so without wasting time, let's start the discussion. So the first question is from the ancient India. Okay, and uh, the statement is related to Sanchi sculpture. Okay, so the first statement is, in some sculptures there is a representation of Sahal Vanjika. Okay, and first let's see where it is mentioned. So when you will read the themes NCRT, you will get mentioned about Sahal Vanjika. Okay, so in the fourth chapter, I think, of uh, themes 1 part 1, you can see here other sculptures at Sanchi were perhaps not directly inspired by Buddhist ideas. Okay, and out of all these include beautiful women swinging from the edge of a gateway holding onto a tree. Okay, however, after examining other literary traditions, they realized that it could be representation of what is described in Sanskrit as Sahal Vanjika. So, the Sahal Vanjika is nothing but a beautiful woman swinging from the edge of the gateway, holding on to tree. Okay, so this is one information we got from here. Second was that other sculptures at Sanchi were perhaps not directly inspired by Buddhist ideas. That means the inscription that the Sahal Vanjika sculpture was one of those sculptures which was not directly influenced by Buddhist ideas. Got it? So let's read the statement again. In some sculptures there is a representation of Sahal Vanjika. Yes, this is true. Then the figure of Sahal Vanjika is represented by a woman surrounded by lotuses and elephants. No, this is wrong statement. Okay, then the Sahal Bhanjika motif was not directly inspired by Buddhist ideas. This is true. This is given in the first para itself. Okay, so the to clarify the second statement, you can also see here that another motive is that a woman surrounded by lotuses and elephants, which seem to be sprinkling water. Okay, while some historians identify the figure as Maya, the mother of Buddha, others identify her with a popular goddess called Gajalakshmi. So you can see here Gajalakshmi, who is surrounded by elephants and lotuses. So it is nothing. In the statement it was given that it is Salvanjika. No, the statement here is for Gajalakshmi. That's why this is wrong statement. So definitely, if you know only that this statement is wrong, you can definitely get up to your answer. So answer here is option D. Okay, so this is direct question from themes. Next, uh, in which one of the following years was the first telegraphic connection established between Europe and India? So yes, before to this we were known about that when telegraphic connection was established in India. That means from one city to another city within India. But the question is asking about between Europe and India. So I don't know from which source it has been asked, but uh, when I searched on Google, so I found that it was nearly 1865. Okay, so let's move. Again, a direct question: Who among the following was the founder of Veer Saiv movement in Karnataka? So you can get this in the themes 2. Okay, uh, theme 7, I think, if I remember correctly. Okay, so 4, 5, 6. No, it will be 6, I think. Yes. Then, so you can see here the 12th century witnessed the emergence of new movement in Karnataka led by Brahman named Bashavana. Okay, so the answer here is Bashavana. Okay, let's. The ruins of Hampi were brought to light by which of the following British officers of East India Company? Again, a direct question. In the first phase of that chapter itself, it is given that the ruins of Hampi were brought to light in 1800 by an engineer and antiquarian named Colonel Colin Mackenzie. Okay, so answer here is option A, Colin Mackenzie. Next, which one of the following works was composed by Krishnadev Rai on statecraft in Telugu? Again, a simple question taken directly from themes. So it is a question taken from the chapter of Vijayanagar theme. You can see here Amukta Malyad. So answer is option A. Next, in the 19th century, peasants in various parts of the India rose in revolt against moneylenders and grains. Exactly taken statement you can see here. Through the 19th century, peasants in various parts of India rose in revolt against moneylenders and grain dealers, and one such revolt occurred in 1875 Deccan. So exactly true. Then again, this statement is also taken from the second para of that. On 12th May 1875, riots from surrounding rural areas gathered and attacked the shopkeeper, demanding their bahi khatas and debt bonds. They burned the khatas, looted grain shops, and in some cases set fire to the house of sahukars. So yes, this is also exactly taken statement. So you cannot get such authentic source anywhere else. Okay, so answer here is option C. Next, which one of the following was not a part of Cortelia's Saptang theory of state? Okay, so this question can be solved by just simple logic. Okay, Amatya, Janpad, Durga, you don't know. Okay, suppose you don't know all these three, but you must have heard about the policy of Dhamma, and the policy of Dhamma was adopted by Ashoka. Okay, so it is a policy. Okay, but but the Cortelia who wrote Arthashastra. Okay, so in his book Dhamma, means Dhamma was not mentioned, and it means logically it should not be mentioned, because till Asoka's reason, I think the Cortelia, that means Arthashastra was written before it. Okay, so that is the reason that Dhamma should not be there. So answer here is option D. Next, okay, so this question I don't know from where it has been picked, and still I don't have the exact answer of this question. Okay, so in the answer key video I also didn't provide you the answer key. Okay, I will still I don't know the answer from where it has been picked, so let's leave this question. Okay, now again a easy question. From among the following Mahajanpadas, identify the Gana Shang, which is also known as oligarchy. So again, you can see here, while most Mahajanpadas were ruled by kings, some known as Ganas or Shangs were oligarchies. Okay, and both Mahavir and Buddha belong to such Ganas, and as in the case of Vajji Sangh. Okay, so Vajji was a Gana or oligarchy here. So answer is option B. Otherwise, Magad, Avanti and Kosala all were ruled by king, that was monarchy. Next, the provision for separate electorate for Muslim was given. So I don't think that I think that it is one of the most easiest question, and no need of any authentic source. So answer is option A. In this question you can also, the answer to this question you can also get from polity itself. Okay, next, Which of the following was where the founder members of HSRA established in September 1928? So yes, you will get this question in spectrum. Okay. So answer here is only Bhagat Singh. Answer is option A. Okay. Next, who among the following did not belong to the group of no changers? Again, this question from spectrum. So no changers. Actually, there were two factions in Congress. One was no changers and another was Swarajist. And in Swarajist, there were important leaders like C.R. Das. Okay. Then Motilal Nehru. Okay. And other than that, there was Vittal Bhai Patel. Okay, not Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay. And in no changers, other famous were like here it is M.A. Ansari. Okay. Then C. Rajgopalachari. Then Kasturi Rangan Iyer. Okay. Then others like Vallabhbhai Patel. Then Rajendra Prasad. Okay. So these were in the group of no changers. So answer here is option B, Vittal Bhai Patel, again from spectrum. Next, the headquarter of Gadar movement, again from spectrum. Answer is option A, San Francisco. Actually, I am not having the PDF of spectrum, so I am not able to provide you the uh, images. Okay. Next, which of the following pairs of newspaper and editors is not correctly matched? Again from you can get the answer in spectrum. So Navjivan Mahatma Gandhi, this is correct. Then Maharata Bal Gangadhar Tilak, then Bengali Sundarnath Banerjee, but this is not correct. Voice of India was by Dada Bhai Naroji. Okay. So this is our answer. Next. So this is again from spectrum. Okay. Or any other book in which there is a correct definition of subsidiary lands and all the various characteristics of subsidiary lands. So the first statement is the British would protect their ally. Yes, this was correct. The ally was free to enter into the agreement and with other rule or engage in warfare. No, this was not. They were not allowed to free to enter into any agreement with rulers. Okay. So before entering into any agreement with rulers, they have to take permission from the EIC. Okay. And the engagement with any foreign power was totally banned. In the territory of ally, a British armed contingent would be stationed. Yes, this is true. The ally would have to provide resources for maintenance of the British armed contingent. This is also true. So these are the characteristics of subsidiary lands, and it is one of the most important policies of British India. So you should remember the characteristics. Okay. So this is a quite easy question. Next. So answer here is option B. Okay. Next. Which one of the following terms were used in the Indo-Persian sources of Mughal period to denote a peasant? Again a direct question. Okay. So you can see here the term which Indo-Persian sources of Mughal period mostly frequently used to denote peasants was Riyat, okay, or Muzarim, Kishan or Asmi. So Riyat, Asmi, Muzarim. So this is true. 1, 2, 3. Then next is 4. So Mazur, you can simply take a guess. Mazur here means Majdur, which we call today Mazdur, or labor. So this is not for a peasant. So answer is option C. Okay. In next page you will get that in the same chapter about the information related to Mazur. Okay. So again you get a direct question. Next, again a direct question. Who among the following pioneering Bengali woman serialized her autobiography Amar Katha between 1910 to 1913? So you can see here Amar Katha, my story, written by Binodini Dasi. Okay. So answer here is option A. A very easy question. Next. So although this question is also taken from themes, but this is a quite factual question, so you can also get the answer in spectrum also. Okay. So you just remember, so Simply remember Champaran Satyagraha 1917, then Ahmedabad Mill Strike 1918, then Jallianwala Bagh Massacre 1919, and between this, before Jallianwala Bagh Massacre, that means before Royal Satyagraha, Satyagraha Sabha was formed. Okay, so if you just know that the sequence of these two events, 2 1, and you will get your answer. Okay, again a very easy question. Next, the year 1916 is important in Indian history for. So it is important for all the three: Lucknow session of Congress, yes, Congress League Pact, and formation of Home Rule League. So the answer here is option D. Again, this question can be solved by reading spectrum. Okay, next, who among the following belong to Serampore mission? Okay, so I don't know whether it is given in spectrum or not. Okay, I'm not sure about the source, but I got the answer as 1 2 3. Okay, then who among the following formulated the concept of poverty as a measurable development indicator in Indian subcontinent? So it was answer option A, Dadabhai Naroji. So I don't know where it is exactly given, but you can just take a guess that one book, that Drain of Wealth Theory, okay, was written by him. So that means he has some knowledge in economics. Okay, that means he can formulate this book. So you can guess in this way. Okay, so answer here is option A. So if we have to count that how many questions are directly taken from themes, so this is one question. Okay, then leave it, then two question, then three, then four, then five. Okay, this can also be considered. Okay, five, then six. Okay, and then seven, then 8. Okay, then 9, then 10. Okay, so total 10 questions are from themes of Indian history, and let's take from let's count how many questions are from spectrum. Okay, so uh, uh, yes, this question 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Okay, then 6. Okay, 6, then 7. Okay, I don't know. So at least, okay, so at least if you are reading these three books, okay, you would have solved these 10 questions easily and correctly. Okay, and 7 questions from here. Okay, so in total 17 out of 21. Okay, and that is very good if you are able to solve 17 questions after 21. Okay, so in my opinion, if I have to give you a genuine suggestion that which book you should start reading, okay, so definitely you cannot miss reading these three books. Okay, these three books are must. So suppose if you are aspirant of CAPF AC and you are going to appear the CAPF AC of 2022, and if you haven't read these three books, so go and read these three books, because these three are very much important. I am very much sure that you will get at least 9 to 10 direct questions from these books. Okay, then for modern history, this is also I would recommend for factual questions. You can follow this book. Okay, now other than that, if you are means if you will like to read history, and if you have so much time, suppose if you like history and you are going to appear in the year 2023, to be full sure you can also read these three books. Okay, because these were the old NCRT, and you will also get some valuable information from these books also. Okay, but if you don't want to study much, I will recommend just you read just these three books, and you can easily you will solve at least 50% questions, near about 50% questions in the examination in CDS as well as in CAPF. Okay, and if you are reading this also, then you will be able to solve 60 to 75% questions of history, and that is means more than required. Okay, so I hope I'm clear in this explanation video, and also uh, I tried to tell you the authentic source from where the UPSC is picking questions every year. Okay, so and if you haven't seen my earlier videos, so you can go to the channel page and you can watch my earlier videos related to CAPF CDS. Okay, in which I am providing topic wise PYQs of science, okay, history or geography. So please watch all these videos, these are very much important and will help you in the coming examinations like CDS 2, okay, NDA 2, as well as CAPF 2022, because all those exams are conducted by UPSC, and in general UPSC has been repeatedly asking questions of one exam in another exam, so it will be very much helpful to you. So that you should go through all the questions of all the examinations. Okay, so I hope I'm clear in this video, and if you are new to this channel, then please join this Telegram channel, okay, where I am providing valuable information related to this examination. You can also follow me on different social media platforms. The links of other like Telegram and WhatsApp are given in the description box. Okay, there you can ask me any type of questions related to this examination, because I have been uh, through the various stages, whether it is written, medical, interview, okay, physical. So you can ask me question related to any of the stage. Okay, and you can directly message me on Instagram, you can message me on WhatsApp or Telegram. Okay, so if you really like this video, then please hit the like button and share the content to all those who are preparing for this examination, so that they can get a quality content. Okay, so thank you so much for watching PYQ Academy.